What's up? Richard Infest78 here, and welcome to just a really quick commentary, just so I can give you guys the what to know basis of this video. So yeah, I'm kind of back and forth whether I want to go ahead and show a mission of this game, because I'm going to go ahead and be playing the main story anyways. So I figured, you know what, there's separate missions called operations that kind of takes place kind of like outside the main story, but like during the main story, and I really wanted to go ahead and play it. So what we got today is basically a level 1 bulwark, I believe that they're called, taking on a ruthless mission, ruthless being the hardest difficulty. And the reason why I'm doing it is because one of the trophy requires me to complete a mission and stuff like that, and it definitely adds up to being tough. I mean, enemies take forever to kill, resources are pretty low, and yeah, if your entire team are a bunch of like level 1s and 2, you're not gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a bad time. But anyways, I was lucky enough to get into a team. Eventually another guy would join us, who were both like level 20 and higher, I believe, and they kind of hard carried me, not gonna lie. But either way though, I mean, I'm so happy I got this trophy out of the way, because I am going for the platinum for this game. So yeah, and I really wanted to get another Space Marines 2 video out, just because, well, it's release day, so I figured the hype is still there, might as well. But you know what, while you guys are watching this and stuff like that, first impressions of the game, since I've gotten to play more of it now. So I'll go ahead and bring it up into chunks. And first of all, I'll go ahead and just say a brief word about the multiplayer. The multiplayer, now I've never been much of a PvP person, like and it's to the point where I don't play Call of Duty for the multiplayer. I play Call of Duty for the single player. And with the Call of Duty Black Ops beta that came out this weekend, I played like one match and then I was pretty much done. It was Call of Duty, and I mean, that's kind of what you expect. So, but I still wanted to give it a try, and yes, Call of Duty. I don't know what else to say. So I'll definitely be picking up Black Ops at some point for the single player. I kind of wish you could just like buy them separately, but oh well, it is what it is. So but yeah, but oh shit, what was I talking about? No, I went from Call of Duty or Space Marines 2 to Call of Duty somehow. But anyways, oh yeah, I was talking about the multiplayer. But the multiplayer in this game is actually pretty good. And yeah, surprisingly, either people don't see the power behind Vanguard, or maybe Vanguard isn't as good as I think it is. But besides Vanguard, all of the classes seems pretty balanced and even. I have had some match where I smoke the other team. I've had matches where I get smoked by the other team, and I have matches that are pretty evenly balanced. And they were all pretty fun matches, to be honest. I wasn't frustrated or annoyed. Each time I died, it was fair game, stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, multiplayer is pretty fun. Like I said, I'm not much of a PvP person, but I can definitely see the appeal of people playing or people getting the enjoyment out of PvP if it lasts for a long time. Which this game has a season pass, so I'm kind of interested in seeing what's gonna be introduced. Now the single player, I haven't played too much of the single player. I've gotten to the third mission, I believe, which I am including the tutorial mission, like the very first mission too. So, and I haven't even started the third mission. I just played the first 2 missions so far because, well, I'm working on trying to get all the multiplayer trophies that I consider that are going to be more difficult to get out of the way, and wanted to get those out of the way first. But I did. So right now I'm going through the campaign, just playing the game as normal, also trying to collect all the data log, or data log, whatever you call it, data, whatever. And yeah, man, but so far, man, the fucking single player is so good. Oh man, yo, it really does live up to Space Marine 1. I mean, there's a reason why so many people remember Space Marines 1 and said, like, yeah, even if you're not into Warhammer, you should check out Space Marines 1. This game is a fantastic follow-up to them. And with their, and, you know, even though I do miss the green skin, I miss my Orc boys. The Terminids, I mean, they are equally challenged, if not slightly more annoying, especially when you're fighting a group of these freaking warriors with dudes shooting at you from long range. It's just a bit of annoying, but I mean, it is what it is. So, and it's part of the challenge too and the fun. But yeah, I mean, I have yet to find a complaint. Now, I heard this campaign is rather on the shorter side. It's taken some people about around 10 hours to beat, and honestly, I'm not totally mad about it. I mean, I got to see how the campaign ends up, and you know how I feel about it. But you know what, 10 hours for, you know, $70 game, 10 hours. Usually that wouldn't fight too well, but the multiplayer holds up, and that's not all. Because, you know, we don't just have the multiplayer and the single player. We also got a co-op mode, a PvE mode, where you and either two of your friends, if you're lucky enough to have friends, or two random people will go into missions, which is basically what you guys are watching right now in the background. And it's not as detailed or anything, at least from what I've seen so far. I haven't beaten all the operations yet, but apart from this one mission, it's not as detailed as the single player missions and stuff like that in terms of quality. But I mean, it's basically it's pretty good. I have no complaint. Plus, speaking of which, you can also play the main campaign with two other friends or stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. But what I like about this game mode, this operations mode, is that, well, first of all, it's his own stories. So I like that. And it also kind of goes kind of off and on the main story, but you also have classes, the exact same classes that are in the multiplayer PvP part is here in the PvE, and I like them. I like most of the classes better in the PvE than the PvP. Now, obviously, because PvP you have to have balance and stuff like that. So yeah, and I feel like the balance is quite different here in the PvE, and I don't know if this is because of the enemies we're fighting, or if this because you know, they definitely changed some stats and stuff like that around. But when I was playing the PvP part, I really wanted to get into the bulwark, or walk, whatever it's called. The dude with the shield you guys are watching right now. I really wanted to get into him because I like the support, and the sword and shield is so badass. And yeah, I was not having a great time with them. I really sucked with them. So here we are in the operations, and I'm trying him out again because I wanted it to play as the who do I want to play? Well, I wanted to play as a heavy, but a lot of people took the heavy, and I don't see a lot of people playing at the bulwark. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna take the bulwark and I'm gonna juice them up. You know, there's a couple of other trophies, like leveling up or a class completely, and several other stuff like, you know, full armor customization, full weapon upgrades and stuff like that, which all requires obviously you leveling up your character and stuff like that and getting mastery and all that stuff. So I'm gonna stick with the bulwark and stuff like that, and I like them a lot better in this mode, and it's probably because either I just gotten more used to how they play or something, I don't know, but it is different here. And yeah, and that's about it. I mean, really, that's just my impression off of the about 11 to 12 hours that I've played so far. Like I said, most of my time has been spent in the multiplayer because, you know, I've been trying. You have to play like 10 matches of each of the game mode to, you know, get the trophies and stuff like that. So I spent a lot of my time in the multiplayer, and yeah, and I played one mission of operations, and now I'm gonna go through the entire campaign, and yeah, I mean, this is just first impressions. It's not final or anything like that. But yeah, and if you guys, out there are watching this video because probably you're trying to see if you're gonna be into this game or something like that, well, let me tell you this: if you clicked on my video of all YouTubers, if you look down below, I don't even have 200 subscribers yet, okay? So if you chose to click my video and you're actually still listening to me, going off script, talking about this game here, then you need to get this game because you're obviously more than interested enough to like play this game. So, and trust me, I haven't really felt like I invested a full price game and got my money's worth. I honestly, I can't tell you when. Actually, probably since Black Myth Wukong, but I don't even think Black Myth Wukong was a full $70 price tag, and I didn't pay $70 to play this game early, so I paid a little bit more. But regardless, though, yeah, I mean, if this game looks good, you're interested, even if you're not into the Warhammer universe, you're new to it, just kind of like me. I mean, I'm probably like a year into the Warhammer universe, and there's still so much for me to learn. I didn't even know who the Death Watch was until I played this game, and they're fucking awesome. They're like the Black Ops of the Marines and stuff like that. It's just so cool. But yeah, just trust me. I mean, yeah, I feel like you're gonna get your money's worth out of this. Similar to Helldivers 2 at launch, when that game first came out, it was probably the best $40 I've spent this year. But since now this game has came out and stuff like that, I've definitely felt like I got my money's worth personally, and I'm not even finished with the game. Okay, that's a great sign. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys just enjoy the rest of the video. Like I said, so in this one you're gonna hear me and my friends kind of chat and stuff like that. I wasn't really planning on making this into a video until the end because, well, I didn't even know we were gonna make it to the end. But I felt like this would be kind of good. This would be kind of a good thing to throw out there just in case you are interested in the game but you don't want any spoiler whatsoever to the main story. So here you are. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys, if you decide to get the game, to enjoy the game. I really hope you do, because this is what we need more of. Okay, now I'm a simple man. Okay, I like big beefy armor, I like big guns, and I like killing shit. Okay, give me a video game that I can do all of that and I'm a happy man. And that's why I love Helldivers 2. Well, I did, and then, well, we're not gonna talk about Helldivers 2, but this is why I love Space Marines 2. Okay, you want to sit back and just turn your brain off and play some good horde shooter stuff like that. Get this game, it's worth it. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop because I don't know when I'm gonna stop talking if I don't stop now. So yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the video, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.
Survey the terrain while you can, brothers. This has touched death and burned. Orders acknowledged. Brace for another storm! No going back, brothers. And now a train terminal transcends to become the barrel of a bolter.
Obstruction detected. Removal is required to commence.
Message received. Where shall I plant this flag? The rubble is eliminated. Done. Ready to deploy. Pow! Kill you. That silence tuned into my kitty.
Remain calm.
Stock up.
War has come to an end. Our service is paramount to the Imperium's success.
Flag.
Seeking operator.
Foul tyranny marked. Orders received.
I always wondered why buses don't require you to wear a seatbelt. Why is that?
That's a good question, actually. My school, they said that the seat in front of you is good enough to cover you.
Secure that objective. Xenos biomass on scope.
Apparently it's because they're intended for short trips and at slow speeds and usually travel in a dedicated bus lane. That's why.
Enhanced tactic ready. Jump pack refueled.
Departmental editorial order. Sequence transfer 3639 loading complete. Manifest completed.
Xenos infestation. Alien interloper flagged.
To be fair, Jackson, that game does look really good.
Yeah, well, this is only the operations mode. This isn't the main campaign.
Trying to platinum it.
Yep. So I gotta do one of these missions and beat it in the hardest difficulty. And it's like I might as well do it now before, you know, less people play.
People start. Yeah.
Avenge our fallen king.
Wow.
Emperor, hear my defiant litany. Specialized biofuel neutralized. Roman, who are wrong?
That was clutch.
Iron Halo online. As the Emperor is a shield, so am I for my brothers. The warhead is ready to go. Good. Deploy it. Ammunition expended. Where shall I plant this flag? Primarch's genes so strong. We were bred for this. This ravener is resupply. Ammunition here.
Launching warhead.
Error. Engine power depleted. Initiating charging cycle. Departmental immunitory penalties will be assessed.
Let us reassess our approach.
Talassa, I have multiple swarms moving to your location. You have their attention. Deal with them swiftly. We will not get another shot at this.
Requisition a motive engine. Route the Xenos onto the tracks.
Cogitating proposition. There are engines in service that may be routed along the parallel tracks. Route may be made by a dispatcher at the track's control tower.
The train is beset by the abhorrent Iron Spawn.
Dispatching engine. Ensure all strategies are ready. Preparing to stand for entry to departure. Dispatchers, please stand by.
Ready to deploy.
Dispatches. Return to your stations.
British prisoners could soon be housed in Estonian jails.
Estonian. Wait, what's Estonian?
Estonian jails.
So because you've got no prisons.
Just don't have enough room for all the criminals we have.
So we're just gonna fucking
Ship them off to Estonia.
what and pay more money.
Probably.
Mikey's so mad he had to use crits right now.
He had to get his face.
I was gonna say.
God damn it, more taxes.
Rights of restoration and infinite charging stations machinery interface and the circuits will be reset. If the problem persists, seek the
Help him. Stick your head out of the back before you eat.
Wrestle in the back.
Zipping it up.
Mm-hmm.
for your safety. The charge
The zip that leggy.
will remain suspended until the powerful is corrected. Please stand by.
I'll be going to bed, boys.
Alright, mate.
Okie doke, mate.
Alright.
He's taming him.
ERB.
Tyranids dispatched.
Fox. Just gonna go for a weed and then go to bed. Ugh.
Remotely detected. Pairing.
Ooh, you bastard.
Where shall I plant this flag?
Did you take a toilet roll?
Yeah.
Take all purposes of my
Faulty charging system detected. Engine say requested to perform rights of restoration.
Alien interval.
Engine say an emergency rating.
Oh, cheeky.
Alan Richardson, and he stole my heart. The way the assignment decided to leave the table and let Alan sing the whole audition to me. I was professional and it didn't sway my decision much.
Alright, boys.
Boy.
The sunshine
Bye, mate.
Bye.
that's why I always stay around. You are the apple of my eye. Forever you'll stay.
You watching American Idol or something?
Yeah, it was. Oh, you haven't seen fucking Blue Mountain State. You need to watch it. But the guy, you know, the guy who plays fucking Reacher, the big fucking massive dude. He plays Jack Reacher in the TV show.
Nope.
He's called Alan like Richardson or like Richardson or something. You recognise his face probably, but like he was on American Idol before he became like famous. Don't shoot! You need to. I'm surprised you've not watched Blue Mountain State, Jackson, because I reckon you'd love that. It's so funny.
It's like proper British humor.
No, it's America. That's what I mean. It's good because it's American, and I find it funny.
In betweeners. What's funny?
It's very much like it's about like it follows like lads who are like a part of like a really good like college like American football team, and the captain of the team is him. He's called Thad Castle. It's so fucking funny. In the first episode, the initiation,
Got the
they
trophy.
have to they have to run the full length of the football field with an Oreo up their arsehole, and they have to run from one side of the field to the other while still having the Oreo in their arse. But if it falls out, if it falls out or they lose, then they have to eat the cookie.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it now.
See? I mean, it's funny. It's so good.